Door, bike, window, tent, bit of sand, and this was my seat where I consumed my dinner. This was great, just great, like the best. Last night there was wind gusts up to 70 kilometers per hour. Mind you, we are in a desert. If I had pitched my tent outside somewhere, and I almost did, I would have had a horrible, horrible night because the wind was something else. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't expect it, and in the desert you cannot stake down the tent, so you got wind gusts at 70 kilometers per hour. The tent flies away with you inside, and you have sand flying everywhere. So inside the tent there will be like a few kilos of sand in your face, sand in your eyes, sand everywhere, on the sleeping bag or in the liner. It's actually chilly. Today was chilly. It was a chilly night. Be humid as well. This was perfect. Alright, the bike is packed. This is what it looks around. This sand is very dusty. It's very soft. It's like dust. It's like walking on the moon, I think. I don't know, I've never been to the moon. That's what I envision the moon to be. Those are like fishermen's houses or operations. And there are a couple of compounds there. I think there is a mosque down there, like a kilometer down. The battery cut off, but yeah, I was saying down there should be a mosque about a kilometer. That was I was aiming. The road is just behind there. It's a dirt road. Very, very hard though. Hard packed. And then I saw these shacks, and I was like, let me check them out. But now it was dark, obviously. But now I see that there are many of those, even those ones. But I don't know if you can access them. But yeah, great place to camp. Let's go. That's a gas station, and this is the road to go back, otherwise it's a big detour on the highway. I chilled a few hours at Burger King, and man, the wind is still very strong. Alright, almost made it. Then down there I turn right, and it's gonna be side wind. It's better than headwind. It is so much better, so much better. The wind is still strong, but it's nothing like last night and also this morning. It was a wise decision to chill a few hours at the gas station, Burger King. The water looks fun. It's a bit cold now. But yeah, nice. Nice color. If it was only warm. This is the mosque I was aiming yesterday that I saw on the map. Very, very tiny. Maybe there is a toilet actually. Let's see. Yes, there is. I was afraid this was gonna happen. Yes, very afraid. Restricted area. No cameras. I could do this road, but I'm afraid it's blocked at the other end. So I prefer to go back a couple of kilometers, but to be sure for having to come back the whole way against the wind. All right, back to square one. Today, a very lazy day. I have only like 3 hours and 20 minutes to the sunset, and I can cycle another half an hour. Yeah, let's say 4 hours, and then it's dark. Back on the highway, almost. What can I do? Yeah, of course, I couldn't pass on the coast. That's a nuclear plant. I didn't even notice when I was down there. But I wonder why UAE has a nuclear plant with all the oil and the gas they have, and they could cover this fucking desert in solar panels. Interesting. Solar panels and windmills, wind turbines. There's lots of wind, a lot of wind. I don't understand this sign. 400 kilovolts overhead, the line crossing 200 meters ahead. Dangerous. What am I gonna do with this information? I mean, it's not that you can go somewhere else. It's not that there is a tunnel I can take. This afternoon the wind is killing me. Now I'm hoping that the road now turns a little bit to the right and is a bit less in my face. Very, very slow progress. 13-14 kilometers per hour, pushing. Getting off the highway here and then use that overpass to go on the other side. And then there is a road that takes to a little city. I will not be able to get there before night, but the idea is to hope in finding a shelter where I can spend the night like yesterday. Here on the motorway, the highway, there is nothing, it's all fenced. Let's see if we're lucky. Now I turn around, and as soon as I turn around, it's headwind again. Today the wind is doing my head in. Of course I didn't complain yesterday, only the half an hour in the morning where I had headwind, and the rest of the day was tailwind. 12 kilometers per hour, it's depressing. The good news is even this road has a big shoulder. The bad news is I don't see that much difference with the highway. Especially because most of the camping opportunities are on the left, and it's still fucking fenced. The sun is set, and I left that road because there is nothing on that road. Down there you see those lights. It's all a big military area, and also that one is military, but there is this little fisherman village, I guess, and part of it on the left might be military, but I think there are a few houses, a mosque there. I heard it and I saw it on the map as well. So yeah, I'm heading there. It's getting chilly. yeah, this is gonna be the coldest night, I think. And for tomorrow it should be 1 degree more. Good morning. It took a while last night to find a place to camp, shelter from the wind, but I sleep on this floor of this labor worker bedroom. I got to the mosque, but it was not sheltered by the wind. And I was talking to the imam, but the imam is not an Emirati, but he's from Bangladesh. So he had to ask permission to the owner, and obviously you cannot reach the owner. So he was trying to place me with some friends, and after the prayer he talked to a few people that they were there, and there is one guy that is a keeper of this place, and we said he can sleep in one of the bedrooms that are free. There's a bathroom, so it was very convenient, very cozy. It was quite chilly last night. Even this morning is still a bit chilly, but all in all, great night. All right, off we go again, back on the road. This little place is mostly fishermen. I saw about 10 people last night. They were all from Bangladesh, either fishermen, keepers of the facilities around here or the houses. The imam from Bangladesh, they live decently because the houses, everything, they are quite clean, and there is hot water and everything, running water. Oh man, they all have families back in Bangladesh. 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, and they go home. The imam said every 2 years. I'm sure some of the others even longer. And then obviously most of these guys, they have no authority and they want to take no responsibility to host a foreign guy that they don't know and they cannot even communicate with. Understandably, it'd be very sad if someone lose. It would be a tragedy, not sad, a tragedy if someone lose the job because they gave me a shelter for the night. So if they would have said no, I would have understood. It's not a problem. But the imam wanted to help, but he said, look, outside the mosque there's wind everywhere. He said the only option it's for you to sleep in the mosque, because the little house where he had, basically there was no room. It's enough for him, and it's full of things, and there was no storage, nothing. There was a little storage behind the little shack where he lives, but it was full of things, and I don't even think it was big enough for me to lay down lengthwise. So not many options. The other thing is that you can sleep in the mosque, but then at 5 basically you need to get up because there's the prayer and a few people start to come in. So but he wanted to help, and then eventually he helped and found someone that could give me a better shelter. It was a luxury, basically. Luxurious room in a way. It was nice and cozy last night there. The wind died early this morning, around 6, 7 o'clock. It was already, by 8 o'clock it really died. And we are off. 1 day, maybe 2 without wind. Then again, 2-3 days of strong winds. But let's enjoy today. We'll think about tomorrow. There is a checkpoint here. Hopefully they don't send me back. Of course I have to go back because of the fucking refinery. This is the first actual town of Emirates since I crossed the border, basically. The only thing that is left to do in this country is to check out Mikey D's and see if they have the saver menu. Mikey D's has the saver menu. Very good. You can get a meal for less than €3. Something Palace. Maybe it's my opportunity to camp. The day is winding down and I'm always with the problem of this fucking highway. Fenced everywhere. Left and right. Yeah, no problem, we will find something even tonight. Pretty sure. The sun has officially set and I think tonight we lucked out because this place, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they are trying to grow some bushes. I think this at some point fills up with water. That I think is military. I hope nobody see me coming in. And let's find a place where we can pitch the tent. I think here could be nice if we find something flat-ish. Yeah, around here probably. Sandy, perfect. Good morning, guys. I'm sitting down because I can't stand straight until I break down my tent and I do some exercise. Then I can barely stand, but right now I can't. It was perfect. A little bit noisy because of the highway. Let's see if I can stand a little. I should be seeing there some cars passing by. But yeah, here was perfect. It was fairly dry. Little touch of humidity, but fairly dry. I was expecting a bit more because obviously there it looks dry, but I'm sure it's a little damp because last month it rained a lot. I think all in all this is a good spot. I'm gonna put it on my overlander. Back on the road, back on the highway, road to Abu Dhabi. Gas station, pit stop at the gas station. Went to the toilet at the mosque. Got some a coke and a Sprite. They cost $2.75. So I spent $5.50. I think it's €1.20, something like that. I had some cookies, and now let's see. I did 50 kilometers. Let's try to do another 50. So tomorrow I arrive to Abu Dhabi. Otherwise, I don't know if I can do another 50 kilometers because it starts to get a bit windy and it's headwind. But let's try. It's another 4 hours. 4 hours to do 50-60 kilometers. Let's see. One hour to sunset. The day is winding down. We still have 1 hour to push. Pity because I could have camped here. Hopefully I can find something similar. But yeah, I did 95 kilometers. It'd be nice to do another 13. I think I have to do another 13. And that will put me 100 kilometers from Abu Dhabi. So tomorrow I can get to Abu Dhabi. Tomorrow is gonna be windy, so I cannot plan to do loads of kilometers. So I better do a little bit more today. Murals. Here's the Falcon.